everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, of course, all eyes will be on the matchup that defined the NFL for many years. It's Peyton Manning going up against Tom Brady. So let's go now to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Patriots Broncos coming up on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. You just have to love these types of games because there's just so much bad blood. There's such a deep rivalry here. The spirit is intense, and these teams will do anything to beat the other team.
Well, they will, and we know that. It's just more attention to the details for the players during the week, and also you got to be ready for trick plays. The coaches, they want to try to fool the other team, give their team an edge, so you got to be ready for fake punts, fake kicks, all during the game.
The Broncos are back deep, waiting for the kick return. And Steven Gostkowski looks set now to kick it away. And with that kick, we're underway. Caldwell's got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Well, anytime you see Peyton Manning coming on the field on the defensive side, look out. Can you disguise? Can you wait to the last second to show what your defense is going to do? Usually you cannot because he has all the answers.
Back and pummels him to the defense, making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt going like, man, this might be a long day, and I think it will be.
The Broncos lined up, bunch formation. Manning from the gun. Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas.
On the offensive side, if it's third and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
The offense needs 10 yards here on third down after that last completion. Third down and 10. Peyton Manning looking down the field.
Manning finds Thomas.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about one-handed catch? That was special.
Coming to the line at the 32. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
The Broncos offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Loss of a couple that time. Second down here. The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. Caldwell's got it on a pass, had some heat on
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
Coming to the line at the 18. Manning comes out in the pistol.
It's now 1st and 10. Manning with the give. Slashes to the left side.
Picks up about 5.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
The Patriots lined up in the nickel. He'll get it again.
Patrick Chung makes the hit.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First down here after the run.
Manning out of the gun. Owen Daniels makes the catch. That's McCourty making the stop.
The Patriots defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Second and goal from the 5. Has his target. Green's marked down after a gain of 4.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Here they come. The football at the 1. Third and goal from the 1.
What a way to start the game. First possession touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. And then third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Broncos for the point after.
Extra point was good. Manning's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Leading the offense, the all-time highest win percentage of any quarterback to ever play the game, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady coming on the field. You know why a lot of guys don't like him? Hey, he's a good quarterback. He throws it well. He makes a lot of money. He looks good. I mean, come on. Can't have it all.
First down at the 20. Handoff out of the I formation. He has been one of Tom Brady's most reliable performers for years. Julian Edelman.
Hard to believe this guy was a college quarterback. Boy, has he adapted to the NFL and turned into just an outstanding wide receiver.
Second down and 9. To the sideline and complete. Let's talk about the defense. One of the best pass rushers in the league is linebacker Von Miller.
When Von Miller's on the football field, the offense always has to worry where he is at. So if you have an extra blocker on the offensive side, you double team Von Miller. That's how good he is.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. The Patriots now move the chains.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Tom Brady under center.
Blunt. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short game.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards. After the penalty, it's second down and 12. Scanning the field.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Third down following the incompletion. The Patriots will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Surveys. Tom Brady unleashes the long pass. Stewart's there to make the stop.
It's one thing to be able to throw the football that high and far, but it's another. He found the right receiver to throw to and put it right on the mark.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down following the long play.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
Still powering ahead. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line.
The Patriots all bunched up here as they get set at the line. And 6. Gray's going to take the handoff now. Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. And Wolf in on the tackle.
Only 1 yard remaining.
Second and goal at the 1. Feeds him again. He is in for the touchdown. Clearly, they didn't let the early deficit discourage them. We're all tied up again, thanks to that touchdown.
Oh, shoot, of course not. It didn't get to him. You know, this is a game of adversity, and nothing ever goes right, it seems like. But that was a nice drive. Puts them in a spot right now where the game is even, and here we go.
The Patriots can tie it up with the point after. And the extra point is good. Brady's certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Patriots allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
The Broncos take it from the 23. Room to work. Gains 15.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Patriots sat at the line. Dime package. First down at the 38. Andre Caldwell has the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Second down after that pass play. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Caldwell with the grab.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
inside the 50.
First down here after the completion.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun.
Finds Thomas. Thomas is tackled down at the 31.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
First down at the 31. Anderson's handed the football. For this core defensive unit, he's played corner, he's played safety. A former first-rounder out of Rutgers, Devin McCourty.
Yeah, moving Devin McCourty to safety was really a tremendous move because he's like a quarterback. So he gets back there at the safety position, and he can just see everything and make the plays from that position.
Anderson's in the backfield, single back set. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Snapping the football from the 28.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Takes it from the gun. Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass.
This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out.
Drives it through for the field goal.
And with the second quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the first quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick.
And Amendola's got it on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Patriots offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Patriots take it from the 23.
And that pass is just...
Coming up, second down. The Patriots at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Blunt.
Bush is there to take him down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down following the run. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to fourth down.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Sanders got it at the 21. Watson's there to make the tackle.
Sanders, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Broncos on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Manning's alone in the backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. And in for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Patriots for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Broncos looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 14-10. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
Caldwell's got a chance to return this one. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
The Broncos come onto the field trying to make up for that last mistake. We watched it all week in practice. Ball security was a concern, and they fumbled it the last time they were out here.
Yeah, terrible job, and that's what you can't do. You can do a lot of things that are negative on the offensive side, but fumbling is just not one that anybody can tolerate. You have the football in your control, take care of it.
First down at the 33.
Up the gut here.
Brought down by Mayo.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and short following the run. Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. The give. Collins is there to make the tackle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
This is third down. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. We're through one quarter, and we'll take a short break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're a mile above sea level here in the city of Denver at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback.
LeGarrette Blount taking the field again. When they're in front, typically, he's the one leading the charge, but it's sort of been the opposite here so far.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised. I think you are too, Jim. We expected them to have a good day here running the football. That's what they thought during the week. Hey, the good thing is they're winning. The bad news is they better start running that football better.
The second quarter is underway with this snap. LeGarrette Blount with the grab. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Brady's lined up, two tight ends set. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. And Ward's the one who made the big stop.
The Broncos defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It'll be third down. The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Brady's back in shotgun formation. And intercepted. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after is good. The Patriots back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 17-14.
The Broncos getting ready to kick it away.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Patriots on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out. Hard to make big plays against this defense.
The Patriots from the 22.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After running it, it's second down. They bring in the extra tight end.
Complete. What a hit that time.
Edelman's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Patriots take it from the 23.
Stands in the pocket, and he hauls it in.
The Patriots on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
We knew he hauls it in. That's his first reception today.
Brady's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Coming to the line at the 48.
Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
And he just tosses it incomplete. Second down after the incompletion.
The Broncos will come out in the dime. Brady, handoff, and gains about 1.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel.
Tom Brady unleashes the long pass.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. Thomas has really been the centerpiece of this offense here in the first half as he gets out there now to start another drive.
Well, you know what? He is the star wide receiver. There's no doubt about that. And when you're the star wide receiver, what is the job of the offensive coordinator? Find ways to get him the football, and they have done that here today.
The Broncos now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 17-14. The Broncos from the 22.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down following the run. Anderson's taking the handoff. That's McCourty making the stop.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Takes another handoff. Anderson's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Manning's going to take it from the gun.
Makes the catch.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Manning's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Now, looking at third down. Manning set in the pistol. Catch made. Ball is out. And the defense has it.
Good job by the defense that time, creating a fumble. And that is truly a takeaway because that hard hit took the football away from the runner.
LeGarrette Blount taking the field again. He's got to be hoping things improve for him on this drive because up to this point, it has not been one of his better days.
Well, he's the star of the football team, and they win games because of him. So if he's not having a good day.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
The replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Patriots stalled on their last drive, forced to punt.
So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down with their backs to their own end zone.
Blunt running right through the trenches. A tackle behind the line.
Not many middle linebackers do this anymore in the NFL. They usually are just runners, but not my man here. He can go up inside and stuff runs with the best of them.
Second down, tough field position here. Tom Brady under center.
Second and 11. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
The defense, when they have you backed up against your own end zone, they're expecting you to run the football. They were ready, and they stopped the team for a short gain.
Third down. Have to be very careful here. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense.
3rd and 9.
They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
The Patriots know what a situation they were in right there. And it was a tough one. 3rd and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
They're in punting formation.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds.
The Patriots, Phil, how about this defense? Last time they were out there, they got the fumble.
Man, I love it. I love the way they play. I love their emotions. They show it on the field. And sometimes when you've got a lot of emotion, it carries into great effort, and that's what we saw on that fumble.
Lined up in the nickel. They'll go ground.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Second down.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff. He's taken down at the 35. Third down. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
When it's 3rd and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
First down at the 41.
Right back to him one more time. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Fletcher's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Broncos running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
3rd down now. Manning's lining up in the pistol. Has his man.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Patriots will be trying to make something positive happen here, which hasn't been an easy thing for either offense to this point. Defense has been the story of the game so far, bringing this game down to a halt.
Well, it's going to be hard to have success on the offensive side. Both defensive coordinators, they're on top of everything. It's like they know the plays that are being called on the offensive side. They're in the right defense, and they are taking advantage of some great situations.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. 1st down at the 27. Gonna go draw. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Patriots snap it up at the 26. And Amendola comes up with the catch. That's his first reception today.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Tom Brady will be taking this one from the gun. 1st down at the 39.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Patriots coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on 1st down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
2-minute warning.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Brady's got it in the gun. Brady sends it to Dobson.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
And here we have second down. Brady from the gun.
Dobson on the receiving end.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Brady's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 1st and 10. And he finds Scott Chandler.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Patriots signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. With about a minute to go in the half, it's a first down. First and goal. Jonas Gray, touchdown, New England Patriots. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
The Patriots for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Broncos are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission, as they've now fallen behind. The scores 21-17. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. And no return here, so Manning will start this drive from the 20. The Patriots have to be grateful that their defense has been so dominant today, and that's why they're right in the middle of this one.
Yeah, that's why they're in this game so far, Jim. It's good to see it, too, on the defensive side, but to play this way, to be so dominating and physical, good sign for their defense.
First down at the 20. Secures it with 2 hands. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second down coming up. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Broncos will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
First down at the 42. Got a flag. First and 10. The catch is made. Sixth catch today so far.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Manning's completed his last 6 passes.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
This play set up by the long gainer. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Now they'll try over again on second down. Looking to go deep. Flag is out. From the red zone. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Anderson's handed the football.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and goal from the 7. Complete to Cody Latimer. The Broncos signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. A short field goal try on the way. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Phil, how about the kick here before the intermission? What does that do for this team?
Well, Jim, I think it puts them in a good frame of mind. It was a good drive by the offense, so that's got to give them confidence. And anytime you're close going into halftime, you got to be happy about that.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Amendova's got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here in the Mile High City.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Patriots came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they've played. All right, let's roll the highlights. Third and goal. Ball's going to stay up the middle, and he caps off the drive on this run. That puts them up by a touchdown. Third and long. Brady's on target here, and he'll end up at the 15-yard line before being tackled. Patriots have it later on the drive. Blunt's going to look for a gap, and they cap off this drive with a touchdown. Patriots tie it up at 7. Patriots have it early in the second. Brady's throw under pressure leads to the turnover. Broncos take advantage and return it for a touchdown. They go ahead by a field goal. Now to late in the second. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he caps off the 8-play drive with a touchdown. They're now on top by 4. So that'll bring our halftime report to a close. We'll go back now to Sports Authority Field at Mile High for the start of the third quarter.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. The Broncos getting ready for the kickoff. With this kick, the second half is underway. He's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Patriots take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Fights through contact. Ward that time in on the tackle.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Brady's now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 47. They'll run it here. Good for only a yard. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Tom Brady under center. 2nd and 10. Dobson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Third down and 10. And it's batted down.
On the offensive side, when it's 3rd long, all you want to prevent is the turnover. You did that, so it's a victory for the offense.
All set to punt here. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Patriots defense has definitely starred on this field today.
Yeah, well, listen, they're playing very well on the defensive side. I will agree with that. But, you know, what I do not like is the fact that they're saying things to the offense like, pick it up. We need you guys to play well, too. So just enjoy the fact that you're doing a good job here so far.
The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. The Broncos have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Anderson's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Gets it out for the completion. The Broncos have trusted their tight end today, Phil. Green's been a big part of the game plan.
Oh, yeah, why would you adjust it? You got one of the best tight ends in the NFL. But if I was a quarterback out there, I'd have trouble looking anywhere else on the field. Just keep throwing it to the tight end.
Anderson's a receiver all the way out to the right. The Broncos have it at the 34. Looking across the middle. Green's tackled down at the 45. 8th catch today so far.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Thomas, the receiver, on the screen. And that gains 1. Demaryius Thomas is now one of the biggest threats on the outside in the NFL.
Well, what he's turned into, Jim, is a polished wide receiver. I give a lot of credit to the coaches with the Denver Broncos, but let's be honest. Peyton Manning has made Demaryius Thomas a big-time wide receiver.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9.
Ball, solo back set. The ball is fumbled. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Fortunate to still have the football, recovering that fumble and facing 3rd down.
Manning from the gun.
And the pass is thrown away.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Looking at some of these stats now, it's surprising to see how much the passing game has fallen off since the start of this one, Phil.
Yeah, there's a lot of answers to that, Jim. First off, the coverage has been better. The pass rush has picked up. And the biggest thing of all, the quarterback is just off target.
Brady is in the shotgun.
And the reception by Brandon LaFell.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on 1st down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. 2nd down and short.
2nd down now.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Brady's back in shotgun formation.
And it's caught by LaFell. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a 1st down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the 2nd half. Keep getting those 1st downs.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
First down and 10.
Takes it on the draw.
And that picks up 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down coming up.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Snap back to Brady from the gun.
And it's on target to Danny Amendola. Mark him down for another reception.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those 1st downs and keep it going.
Coming to the line at the 45.
First down at the 45. He's taken down at the 42.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Set up now at the 42.
It's a two tight end formation.
Off made.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Ray brings him to the ground.
Oh, my gosh. When you take those blindside hits, the first thing you think of as a quarterback when you get up, did somebody make a mistake, or did I make the mistake not seeing that guy coming?
The football is at the 38.
It's an empty backfield for Brady this time. Out of the gun. Throws the pass. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
And this will be a 50-yard field goal try. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
Bolden's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. Green shown today that it's not how you start, but how you finish. He wasn't targeted much early, but that certainly has changed.
Well, sometimes what happens during a football game, the defense, they slow down as it gets later in the game. I think that's what we've seen here today, and the tight ends taking advantage of it.
First down at the 20. And it's swatted away. 2nd down and 10. Anderson's taking the handoff. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd down on the way. The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Catch made by Demaryius Thomas.
The Broncos, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
It's now 1st and 10. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Ryan's the one who brings him to the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Back to the ground. Got a flag. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
First and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
Manning's completion percentage, 80% on the day. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas, and it's incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Manning comes out in the pistol. 3rd down and 3. Ball's going to take the handoff now.
Ball's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. The kick is good.
We're headed into the 4th, and while they must feel good about the field goal that helps keep things close, they need their defense to step up here, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they did the right thing. Take the points, put the pressure on the other team. That's what they did. Let's see if the defense can take advantage of that.
Broncos now ready to kick the football down the field.
Takes it from the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Brady back in the huddle.
He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. Is just a guy loaded with talent.
Brady's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. First down at the 23. Brady able to find Julian Edelman.
The Patriots did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
To the ground. They'll mark him at the 41.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Brady's got it in the gun.
Second and 10.
Handoff out of the eye. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense, and they recover the fumble.
The Broncos stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got it.
We have a review coming from the booth.
So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
They went to the booth, and it was not verified. They recovered the fumble, but now face 3rd and 7 here. Scans the field. And methodically, he just throws it away. The Patriots are going to punt it. They'll take it at the 20. The Patriots defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out.
Two tight ends on the field here. Three-step drop. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down following that incompletion. Manning's going to be in the pistol here. Launching it deep. And it's incomplete.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's third and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down.
The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Makes the catch in open space. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. Ninth catch today so far.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Manning's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Here's the football resting at the 43. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Anderson's handed the football. Hightower's in on the tackle. We'll switch sides and take a quick break as the third quarter comes to a close here just beneath the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The Broncos have the football as the fourth quarter gets started.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Third and 9. Easy catch there. No one near him.
The Broncos look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Manning's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
First down here after the completion.
Manning out of the gun. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. The catch is made by Emmanuel Sanders. That's another reception. Give him 2.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
It's 3rd down coming up. Looking across the middle. Green's there that time for the tackle.
The Broncos did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And it's complete over to Owen Daniels.
The Broncos had a nice play design that time and fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. Play after play after play here on this drive. Second down, 3 to go. Anderson's got it on the handoff. Fletcher's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Patriots defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down and 5. After a short delay, now they'll run it. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the fourth quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
Chip shot here. The kick is good. Still nearly an entire quarter to play, but that field goal could have been the key score they needed.
Oh, I think it's a very key score there, right there, Jim. And what you have done, you've put pressure on the opponent's offense. Let's see if your defense can go out there and take advantage of it.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Broncos defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end forcing the punt?
They feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The Patriots in quite a battle here in the fourth. The score's 26-24. The Broncos come out in a dime package. First down at the 21. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Third catch today so far.
The Patriots just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Looking at every option. Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
Well, that's a good job by the defense that time getting the sack on the blitz. And when you blitz, you're taking a chance. You better get to the quarterback, and that time they did.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. Then picks up about 3.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Well, in a situation like this, there's no decision. 4th and long, near midfield. You lose it by a few points in the 4th quarter. Punt the football away.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. Sanders has got it at the 15. Has 12 on this play. Coming into this game, I think most fans were hoping the matchup would go just like this. 2 great quarterbacks going back and forth in a tight game.
Yeah, they're playing so well. Don't even have to talk much, which I don't know if I enjoy, but they're playing at a very high level, Jim, and you got to think whoever has the football last is the one that's going to win this game.
Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Broncos from the 27. Anderson's taking the handoff. And gains maybe 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
2nd down here after that run play. Here's Sanders.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You've got to try and force the issue.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. 3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. Manning's setting up now in the pistol.
Andre Caldwell has the catch.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. 1st and 10. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. High towers all over the ball carrier.
That time he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
This will be 2nd down. Manning set in the pistol. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Mayo's the one who made the big stop.
The Patriots guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
On the way, third down.
Manning from the gun. Makes the reception.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, it's third and long. Protect against the long pass. Make the quarterback throw it short, and then just come up there and make the tackle.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Patriots offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
First down at the 17. And Amendola's got it. First down.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 32. And it's knocked down. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. And it's hauled in by Edelman.
The Patriots, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Looking to go up top again on first down. It's caught by Blunt. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. It's an empty backfield for Brady this time. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Chandler's got the catch and the first. That's another reception, giving him 2.
The Patriots look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
First down and 10. He has the grab.
The Patriots coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Brady's now completed 4 in a row. The Patriots have it at the 29.
They go draw. You see the rushing numbers now, and, well, there's just not much to look at because neither team has run the ball very well today.
Yeah, really, when you look at running the football, it's not a strength of either football team, so it's pretty easy to stop them in situations like this.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra to go nickel. The Patriots will take the snap from the 30.
Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
He'll try this one from 43. And converts on the 3.
And that should be enough to put this game in the win column for them, Phil. What a clutch kick.
It was, and I think the only person on a football field that can really choke is a kicker, because he's got to stand there and think about what he's going to do. Well, it must have been all positive in the kicker's mind because he got it done.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
Caldwell is going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Sanders is going to pull in the bullet pass. That's reception number 4 for him.
The Broncos did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Manning's now completed his last 7 passes.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one. Scanning the field.
On the receiving end, Cody Latimer. Latimer's met after a gain of 8.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Manning out of the gun. Pulls it in. Ryan's in on the tackle. Coming up, third down. A huge moment.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Second down and 10. Manning's met at the 44. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Broncos come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. The Broncos will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Third down and 8. Sanders comes up with the ball. That's a timeout by the D. That's 5 receptions on the day. The Patriots return now to the field, trying to protect this last little bit of real estate as they hold on to the lead late in the game. First down, pressure on every snap now. First down at the 34. The give out of the eye. Anderson's taken down at the 33. The Patriots are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The Broncos come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. The Broncos take it from the 33. Jones able to read that play and make the hit. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Huge third and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Nothing open down the field, so he throws a short pass. They get out of bounds, and it stops the clock. That's the most important thing.
The field goal unit now has a chance to give them the lead here late in the fourth. The kick in, it's through there. The kick is good. I call it a chip shot field goal for the lead here in the last 2 minutes, but a lot of time still on that clock.
Yeah, it's a chippy because you and I were not kicking it. If it would have been us, that's a lot of pressure, but he still makes that chip shot, Jim, and now the hard part comes. Can you stop the opponent's offense from going down the field?
The Broncos ready to boot the football down the field. Amendola's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. Hey, I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 24. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. The Patriots will have to get to about the 39 to even think about kicking the field goal. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 10. LaFell comes away with the reception. This is a big third down snap.
Jim, good job by the offense here. You don't have any timeouts left, so you must get that football snap, see how many plays you can get in before the game is over.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Fourth down is on the way, and to the surprise of no one in this stadium, they're going for it.
Yep, and you know who's going to win this battle? The toughest, most physical team. That's what the NFL is all about.
Trailing in this one, they have to go for it on fourth down. Chandler's the receiver all the way to the right side. Brady's back in shotgun formation. He makes the catch. Taken down, and the clock continues to be their enemy right now.
This is a good decision by the coach. You're down late in the game, getting that hurry-up offense. And what it does, give yourself as many chances as possible, but a lot of times when you get in a hurry-up offense, it makes the defense take less chances, and I think that gives you even a better chance to come back and win the game.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. The Patriots from the 37. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
I think what you find out about your offensive linemen, what kind of shape they're in. It's late in the game. You have no timeouts. You got to go to this hurry-up offense. Let's see if they can make it work.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.